This is DNN, Donut News Network, and I'm your host, Angry Cops, where tonight's top story brings us to the San Diego Zoo, where a broken down ride has trapped dozens and dozens of people. We bring you live to San Diego with our field correspondent, Angry Cops. AC, are you there? Yes, AC, I'm standing outside of the San Diego Zoo where earlier today over 100 people, including children and service members, were trapped on a gondola ride that hovers about several dozen feet over the ground and overlooks the zoo and acts as a shortcut from one side of the zoo to the other. How terrifying that must have been for all of those families. Has anybody come forward to tell you what would cause the ride to stop with so many passengers on board? The information that we've received so far is that the ride went into an emergency shutdown once numerous gondolas began swinging violently from one side to the other. Good Lord. We are so lucky that nobody spilled out of one of those gondolas and injured themselves in the fall. We'll return with more information coming from the San Diego Zoo after this commercial break.
Sick and tired of your full battery? Say goodbye to that power with the Black Hole Battery Drainer, officially the world's fastest battery drainer, compatible with any battery-powered device. 100 to 0% in under 15 seconds, power goes in, but it won't come out, guaranteed.
And boom, how's it going?
Yeah, awesome. Why would I want this?
Cool, now I can't use my phone at all.
Black Hole Battery Drainer, all your power, gone. Get yours now at blackholepower.com.
Well, that's weird. I thought this video was going to be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Are you tired of lame, fluffy, cartoonish looking games? Then let's get real, raw, epic, and awesome with the world of dark fantasy and realism in Raid Shadow Legends. Raid is currently running a special Deliana Chase event where you can get your hands on the legendary High Elf champion, Deliana. All you have to do is log in and play Raid for 7 days between now and July 20th. As one of the strongest support champions in the game, you don't want to miss her. And by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code, you'll get a free starter pack worth almost $40. We're talking 3 epic champions: Miserycord, Tiger Soul, Romero, plus 10 Magic XP brews, 10 Force XP brews, and 10 Spirit XP brews. Now the gifts just keep coming because for all the new players, if you use code MyDeliana, you get your hands on everything. 50 XP brews, as well as a ton of silver, which can instantly get your new epic champion Deliana to max XP. The treasure awaits you here, but only for 30 more days into new players. This is the best time to get started in Raid by clicking the link below or by scanning the QR code. And we're back with new developments from the San Diego Zoo where over 100 people were trapped on a gondola ride dozens of feet above the ground. AC, what can you share with us? Do you remember when I said there were 4 service members on the ride? Yes, of course. Would it surprise you that it was the service members' fault for trapping all of these families and children on this ride for 2 hours? How could they possibly do that? How? By intentionally swinging this gondola like a freaking pendulum so hard that it came off the tracks. Oh yeah, they swung this thing so hard it came off of its tracks. These 4 idiots in their desperate bid to flip their gondola not only frightened 100+ people into thinking their gondola was going to capsize and send them falling over the edge dozens of feet down and breaking their necks, but also trapped those people on their gondolas for 2 hours. You're saying everyone was trapped for 2 hours? Oh yeah, just imagine how great your day's already going at the zoo. But now, the small little bit of peace that you get in life is you sit down on a gondola ride and just relax for a moment. It's just cut in half by the ridiculous dreams of 4 morons trying to tip over their gondola, causing you to get stuck on a gondola ride with toddlers screaming and crying and probably pissing and shitting themselves for 2 hours. Mother of God. Christ, I don't think I've ever said the word gondola so many times in my life. Oh, and you know you can't trust the bladder control of a toddler. The constitution of these kids is just letting it go. So there, of course, you got little Jimmy just pissing down his leg, creating a puddle that's ever closer getting to your brand new kicks. And then boom, just laying a dump in his diaper that I can only imagine smells like the monkey exhibit caught fire. Which branch were these 4 service members from? Which branch is chock full of suicidal morons that belong in the zoo. Who do you think?
The Marines?
Of course the Marines. They probably felt challenged by one of the chimps in the enclosures and started beating their chest and swinging off of that fucking thing to try and gain dominance and mate with one of the alpha females.
Has the Marine Corps responded with any sort of punishment that is expected for these Marines that acted so out of line?
No, but I do have a list of suggestions from parents that were stuck on the ride with their children for 2 hours, and they include cleaning the elephant cages for 1 month without wearing shoes, dangling them over the alligator enclosure, there's no time limit there, stick a banana up their ass and run naked through the gorilla exhibit, hashtag Harambe, never forget, and throw all 4 of them in a lion cage, bare hands and naked, in a fight to the death and see who comes out on top. My favorite though, my personal favorite is dicks in a bullet ant hill. That is all they wrote down. I believe it speaks for itself.
That last one sounds appropriate. And on that note, I'll see you next time, weirdos.
Excuse me, what? What does it mean that they gave the penguins chlamydia? How is monkeypox already made it to 29 pops? These Marines will put their dick in anything. Is there anything they won't fuck? Is there anything they won't fuck?
Breaking news. Veteran gives $20,000 away to people that are pretending to LARP. Has he lost his mind? Will he soon be homeless on the streets? Only time will tell.
Nailed it.